Hey guys, no fancy lighting, no fancy microphone today. Just wanted to come on here real quick just to let you know that I have COVID. I'm actually really mad because I've been protecting myself and my family for the last 4 years, and I know that there are people who are going to come on here and say, it's not a big deal, everyone's getting it, you should just live your life. But you know what? There's a reason why I've been trying to protect myself for the last 4 years, and that's because of my family as well. I have people in my family who won't do well if they get COVID. And I'm actually really pissed because I didn't need to get it this time. One thing I hate about this world is that there are people who are irresponsible, and that's the reason why I'm pissed. But anyway, I'm not going to say anymore because that's the way I feel. I probably feel more angry about it now because it's fresh. I tested positive this morning and I'm just isolating in my bedroom. I'm really, really praying that my wife doesn't get it, but time will tell. I'm here now for at least the next 5 to 7 days. Nowhere to go, no place to run. Just had my lunch, keeping up the fluids, vitamin C, had some orange juice. Fingers crossed I don't feel too sick. I'll check in with you later and let you know a day in the life of a poor fucker who caught COVID. And if you don't want to watch this video, that's fine. Like, if you think that COVID's no big deal, that's fine. If you think that it's fine to infect your family and your friends and people who may be immunocompromised, you probably don't want to be watching this video anyway. But for those of you who want to stick around, I'm just going to take you through the next 7 days in purgatory and let's see what we get up to. I have 4 computers in here and this camera and my phone, and I'm going to possibly, if I feel up to it, I'm going to make some content. And let's see where it takes us for the next week. That's it. See you later. Good morning. So it's day 2 or 3. I can't really be sure because I don't remember whether I had some mild symptoms on Thursday night or it started on Friday. We're calling it day 2, day 0 being the day that I had the symptoms. Didn't test positive till yesterday, but apparently you go from the day that you had symptoms, which anyway, it's day 2. Throat still feels a bit funny, it's a bit scratchy, still have a cough. I have trouble talking, so I don't want to raise my voice. Appetite's okay so far. Slept moderately. The major symptom now is just the throat and a bit congested. I've had my vitamins, I've had my breakfast, just had a shower, and here we are again. Just going to check out the score for the Indiana Fevers game. I may watch something. One thing I've noticed is that I don't have a lot of attention span, and that my eyes get really tired when I'm watching movies on the iPad, so I can't really stare at the screen too long. Fingers crossed that I'll start feeling better soon. Actually felt quite good having a shower, so that's a positive. Not much else to report. Sunny outside. At least through the window over there, I can see my family and my puppy through the glass, which is better than if you're stuck like in a apartment or something where you can't even see your family. It is what it is. I'm still annoyed and angry over how I got this, but I'm not going to mention it. Look, just stop talking about that because I'm going to concentrate on getting better. One thing I do notice is that this actually makes your heart rate go up and makes your blood pressure go up, which I didn't know about before this all happened. I'm going to try and make some more content while I can. Obviously, talking is not going to be my strong suit right now. Hey guys, good morning. It's Monday, so it's day 3 officially. I slept okay. Haven't had a shower yet, just got up, had some breakfast. Still feel really snuffy. My throat kind of hurt a bit overnight, but it's settled down now. And with the congestion, just for a minute I thought I lost my sense of smell, but I haven't. It's just because my nose was blocked. And once I cleared that, it started feeling okay again. I think the fatigue is really bad, and my appetite's been okay, although I feel like because I haven't done anything, that I don't really need to eat that much, and my tummy's getting a bit bloated and a bit full. And I think it's just the fact that I'm inactive. I'm not used to just sitting in a room not doing anything for days on end. I'm trying to catch up on some of my content work, but it's hard to make videos when I sound like this. But right now, I'm just going to have this glass of OJ. I'm going to have the 400,000 vitamins that I've been trying to have. So I've got magnesium, probiotic. And then I've got a big B. And then I've got these 2 disgusting Panadols, which I'm going to have anyway. I don't think I have a fever, but maybe it's just because of this I don't have a fever. I'm going to be peeing out vitamin C any minute now. I'm having some of this Cali Foster, which is good for me anyway, but it's definitely going to help me in this situation where I've been feeling yuck, and it's helped calm me a bit, which is always good because this stuff stresses me out a little bit. And got this cup of lemon honey tea. So I'm trying my best. I'm keeping up as much fluid as I can. I'm trying to rest as much as I can. And that's it for now. I'll check back with you guys later. Okay, guys, I know you've been looking forward to this all day. It's my COVID update. So it is now Tuesday, so I'm officially day 4. Kind of feel the same. Very congested still. Even when you try and blow your nose, nothing happens. Throat's okay, appetite's okay. Just feel bad. I think part of the reason for that is that kind of stuck in this room forever. There's a limit to how much you can stare at a screen. Even for someone like me who loves looking at computers, there's a limit of how long you can stare at the screen. 1, before you get bored, and 2, before your eyes start to hurt. A whole gamut of emotions are running through at different times of the day, which I don't really want to talk about now, but I have started to do some more crochet. So let me just grab it. So here it is. I'm making a cat. Now that doesn't look like a cat, but hopefully when it finishes, it will look like a cat. So at least I have enough energy and strength and concentration to be able to do that right now. In fact, after this, I may go try and clean the bathroom a little bit because it's cold in here and we haven't got the central heating on because I don't know whether the stuff's going to spread if I do that. Just got to keep your mind active because if you don't do anything, it gets really hard to sleep at night because basically I'm not a person who's used to just sitting around doing nothing all day, and that's all I've been doing. Now is bathroom cleaning time, and I guess once we do that, watch some more TV, go nowhere, have some dinner, and then it's bedtime again. I try to make some content like this, but kind of not in the mood to make any other content at the moment. Hopefully I'll start feeling a little bit more chirpy over the coming days. Everything's just so uncertain. You know me and uncertainty. Anyway, off to clean the bathroom. Catch you soon. Hey guys, it's the same day. Just a quick update. Just having some of this lemonade. I can only just taste it. I know that you can get this with a normal cold anyway, and a bit snuffy. Hopefully that's what it is. I can't smell what it is. I can maybe make out the faint smell that this is something plastic. Definitely can't smell any lemonade in here. Maybe a tinge of flavour. Definitely not normal. Hopefully it gets better. I've heard this happens with COVID, but I know it also happens with colds where your nose is blocked and you can't smell or taste anything, so fingers crossed. But otherwise everything's okay. I had pesto for dinner. I had a little bit of apple crumble with ice cream, but truthfully could have been anything because I couldn't really tell what it was, which is a shame because I love ice cream, but I could barely taste it was ice cream. Anyway, this probably will be it for tonight, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Welcome to day 5. I've woken up, kind of don't feel any different really. Just gonna do a taste test for breakfast. Slight taste of the tea. Wouldn't be able to tell you what tea it was. This is clearly orange juice. Can kind of taste it just a little bit. Have my cereal, which is Wheat Bix, yogurt and blueberries, and milk. I can actually taste the blueberries. So that's a win. So I've got lots of exciting things planned today. I'm going to have breakfast. I'm going to have my pills. I'm going to have a shower, and I'm going to maybe watch some TV. Going to do some crochet. I may even do a puzzle. So it's lunchtime on day 5, and before I eat, I thought I would just do another app. I'm perfectly aware that no matter what this results show, I'm assuming it's going to be positive still, but I'm fully aware that no matter what result this is going to show, I'm going to stay in here because I've still got a bit of a stuffy nose. I'm still symptomatic, so I ain't leaving. but I'd just be interested to know if I'm still testing positive. Because this whole leaving isolation thing, they've gone from like 14 days to 10 days to 7 days to 5 days to 0 days, -3 days. Everyone's just making stuff up now. But I just like to know, because I'm one of those people who like to know stuff. So this will be my probably 467,000th rat since the start of this pandemic, and I'm sure this is not going to be my last one. Just for a bit of fun, just for some kicks and giggles, because this is an entertainment channel. Let's go through and do another rat. Will this be positive? Who wants to bet? So I'm actually in the process of doing my cat thing. I'm talking about the crochet, and it's going really well, and it's going better than any of the other crochets. I just need a needle now to sew the head onto the body and stuff, and I'll show you that later. But I've just actually made more progress with that in the last day than I have in any of my crochets in the past, so that's a bonus. This room is actually a pigsty. I'm gonna have some water now because I've already done this. Just gotta wait the 1 minute, and then I'm gonna have some lunch. It's the same as dinner last night. So I'm having pesto and chicken. For all I know, it could be tiramisu, and I would not know the difference. So we just gotta wait the 15 minutes and just show you that my wife got me this. So it's a diamond art. I've never done one of these before. It has instructions on the back, and I'm gonna try and do that later. And I've got this here puzzle, which I'm going to have a go at later too. So I'll come back in a second and let you know what the result of this rat is. So it's only been about 30 seconds. Still positive. Lunchtime. Good morning and welcome to day 6 of COVID. I slept okay last night. Actually, the only thing that's really still bothering me is this congestion. Everything else is pretty much gone. Still can't taste as well. It really depends on the state of my congestion at times, but basically I started getting some of my taste back yesterday. I probably at about 30 to 50% of what I think I normally would be able to taste. Smells pretty crap. I can maybe smell occasionally some very strong stuff like the disinfectant spray. Sometimes I can smell a little bit of that, but that's about it. Rat's still positive. But if you have a look at this compared to yesterday's one, that was yesterday's one. That's today's one. Today, yesterday. So, I don't know. It may be to me that the line is a little bit more faint today than it is. So, fingers crossed that it's a sign that it's starting to go away and becoming less infectious. I know that's not an exact science. Got to give myself something to hang on to, don't I? It's been 6 days in here and it's not easy. To be perfectly honest, it's really difficult to be sitting here completely locked out from what's happening with your family, which is just out that door. And you got no control of what happens out there. If there's a crisis out there, you can't attend to it. But I keep saying this in all my videos, it is what it is. And I'm just going to have to bide my time in here. Lydia's hopefully going to go out and get me a needle today, so I can maybe get started on finishing the crochet, and once I've done that I'll show you. I've got yet another busy day planned. I'm going to try and maybe do some diamond art, do some reading. I'm trying not to spend as much time on social media or on the computer because my eyes are thanking me for that. And I'm just going to get started. I'll update you on what's happening for the rest of the day. So still positive, but I think the line is fainter. Don't know what that means, as I said, but it certainly took longer to come up. I guess that means it's less virus. Anyway, on with the day. Good morning, guys. It's day 7, and guess what? I'm still sick. Still snuffy. Still can't smell. Barely taste. Yesterday wasn't such a good day. Everything just got on top of me. My mental state wasn't great. I got this stinking headache, but I think that's not so much from COVID. I think it's the fact that I've just been stuck in here. I've been not active. I've been slouching. All I do now is sit here and do craft and look at the computer and stuff. My physical health isn't back to normal, nor is my mental health. And this is something that people don't understand. When you do get COVID, it screws you up more than just physically. Anyway, I'm about to do my day 7 rat. I am not confident that it's going to be negative, but fingers crossed. Here we go. I'll be back in a sec. I've decided that I'm going to take all of next week off as well, because whilst
officially I can go back next week, I'm in no frame of mind to do that. I still feel like crap. I'm still symptomatic. Potentially by Monday, I'm not infectious anymore. But hey, number one, they gave it to me. And two, I need to take care of my health because no one else obviously is going to take care of my health. I don't want to be in a position where I agree to go back to work. I'm like nearly dying when I'm at work. I have to still do the same job that I have to do when I'm not sick, and then feel like crap, come home, feel even more crap, and maybe it's going to prolong my recovery even further. Sometimes you've just got to do what is right for you, and they're just going to have to find somebody else to take my spot. Like, I know it's not easy for them either, but like I said, in this situation, I didn't cause it, they caused it. So I've just put the drops on. I'm going to time it and see how quickly it turns positive. It took a little bit longer yesterday than it did the day before to turn positive, so I guess that's a positive. That's the only positive you want these days. It's been 2 minutes and I can already see a really faint line. So I'm back. It's after lunch. Finally finished him. So this is a cat that I crocheted. It's not perfect, but it is perfect. So I'm glad I managed to at least get one thing done, one thing achieved, which is kind of, you just got to take the good when you can because it's been rough. And I had Chagru Charlie's half a burger for lunch with some fries. Kind of tasted it, so that was good. And now I've watched an episode of Doctor Who and don't know what I'm going to do next. So I'm going to try making this sparkle gem art, which is also known as diamond art. I've never made one of these before. It looks far too complicated. It looks far too fiddly, but I'm going to give it a go. So let's see what's in this little box here. So in this kit, there is something that doesn't want to come out. It comes as these tiny little things. And I guess that's the pen with the glue or something which you use to stick it on the little colours, and then you can stick it onto him. I may actually be able to get this done, which is good. So basically you want to pick a number, pick a colour, and start with that and go from there. Going to remove one side of the plastic film from the pink wax. Is that the pink wax? And press the nib of the pen tool into the wax. It also comes with these little handy things. I guess that's where you put the leftover colours. Peel back a small section of the film where you would like to put it. So remove one side of the plastic film from the pink wax block. So I'm going to just peel that off like that. And then it says you press the nib into it. So I guess it's some sort of stuff they use to glue it. So I'm going to start with G, these little things here, which is 13, which is yellow. So that's the packet. I'm going to pour that into this tray and hopefully it doesn't spill everywhere. With scissors. So Lydia got this from Kmart. I don't know how much it costs. I'm pouring all this stuff into the little tray, and I'm almost guaranteed I'm going to spill some of this, and it's going to go all over my bed. So bag number 13 is finished. There's a tray full of stuff, and I'm already making a mess. Every time you bump it, all these little things come flying out. I'm going to press. So I've pressed it into the wax, so there's something on the nib there. Apparently there's a faceted side. So I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. Sorry I'm dressed like a dag, but you know, it is what it is. I'm sick. And then you grab one of these in here, like so, and then you stick it on one of the dots, like that. So it's like my first one. Good morning guys, day 8. Still congested, still can't smell. Let's do another rat. The thing about it is, these symptoms just keep coming back. It goes away for a few hours during the day, and then by dinner time, it comes back. That's not something you get with a normal cold. So just remember, this isn't just a normal cold because it doesn't feel like a normal cold. I've never ever had a cold where you feel like you're getting over the symptoms, and then they come back 2 hours later. They come and go continuously. So this is crap. So the clock starts now. So this is at 5 minutes. Don't know how well you can see that, but there is definitely a faint line. It's really faint, but it's still there. So I know that people say it's hard to interpret rats at this point. To me, a positive rat is a positive rat. That suggests to me that I'm potentially still infectious. And this is day 8 now. So anyone who thinks it's safe to go back to work on day 5, you have to be kidding, right? So the full 15 minutes is up. That's today. You can still see a faint line. This was yesterday. Arms are all over the place. Can you even see that? So you can see that it's definitely fainter than yesterday, but it's still positive. So I'm stuck in here. Still have symptoms anyway. So let's get on with the day. Welcome to day 9. Symptomatically, pretty much the same. Nothing else to report really. I slept okay. I've actually been sleeping a lot. I slept till like 9:30 this morning, which is way more than normal, and I'm about to do my obligatory swab. Hopefully negative, but who knows. Then let's get on with the day. Voice is super croaky this morning, but it always is in the morning, so by the time I've had a shower, I'll sound a lot better, hopefully. It's like with any other cold. When you first get up, you got all this mucus. This is lavender, and I've been trying to use this to smell or gauge how good my smell is going. I get the occasional whiff. It kind of feels like it takes like 5 seconds to get from here to my nose into my brain, which is not normal. I can smell it a little bit. Vitamins. Take a couple of C's now. Pelvic floss. And the rest needs water, so I'm going to wait. Here goes nothing. Oh, by the way, this is as far as I've managed to get so far. I'm making a Snoopy. 2 minutes, not positive yet. It's been 10 minutes. The line is super faint. Like, this is one of those where you'd almost say, is it positive, is it negative? I guess it is still positive. Getting so much closer. Day 10, still the same. Still in the room, just about to do my rat. There were trucks outside this morning, woke me up really early. Don't know why they do that, because now it's 9 o'clock and there's no noise whatsoever. Time for a rat, see if I'm negative, and breakfast. I did read on the internet somewhere, with my loss of smell, that it can take a couple of weeks at least to come back. So hopefully that's the case and it's not longer than that, because do you know what? Even though it sounds minor, losing your sense of smell really affects everything you do. You can't smell the food you're eating. You can't actually smell how smelly you are. You can't smell anything that's around you. And that can be dangerous. If there's a fire, I can't smell it. If there's a toxic fume, I can't smell it. If the food is burning, I can't smell it. Let's hope that the smell comes back soon. As I'm waiting for this test, one of the things that people don't realize when you're living with a family and one of the family members or multiple family members get isolated because they have COVID, it really affects the family dynamics. It kind of causes almost a complete breakdown of these family dynamics. It's hard, especially with kids, where you can't see them for a week or more, and things start to happen. You feel like you lose control of the situation. People start getting frustrated. People start getting irritable, and that's yet just another side effect of COVID infection that people don't really realize. It's not like you live on your own, that you get to just hang out and not go to work, and you feel kind of okay, you just watch TV all day and just sit in the lounge. You can't when you have a family that you're trying to protect. So drops are in, 9:05 a.m. It's been 10 minutes and just the very, very faintest of lines. So it's been exactly 15 minutes now, and this is the result. Look, if I was symptomatic at the start and that was mine, I would consider that positive, but it's so faint, I'm pretty confident the next day or two I'll be out, and not before time too. I need to get back out there to help Lydia get things back on track out there. It's so hard when you're away for this long and you're not offering your partner or your spouse any assistance whatsoever. You almost feel guilty for being stuck in here. I know I don't feel well, and I know that most people wouldn't want to trade spots with me, but it doesn't change the fact that you kind of feel helpless in here. All the chores, all the responsibilities, all the running of the day-to-day household, you don't form any part of that. So there are people out there who think that it's fun being stuck in here. They're wishing that they'd have a week off because work is crap and that they prefer just to be stuck in the bedroom for a week. Well, let me tell you this, it's not fun at all in here. The fact that you don't get to live your life, the fact that you don't get to share your life, the fact that you don't get involved in your family's life. It's almost like you're deleted from the universe for the time that you're stuck in here, and nothing you do, nothing you say, nothing you think matters during this time. I think that is the hardest part of getting COVID, apart from the symptoms itself. The major thing that's left for me is, yes, I'm a little bit congested, but no big deal. The fact that I can't smell upsets me, but the thing that upsets me even more than that is the fact that I've been so isolated in here. I'm not the most outgoing person normally, but I still like to be around people. And I'd still have the option to be around people, which is something that I don't have right at this minute. I'm in no rush to have this experience again. I'm in no rush to put my family at risk of having this experience because it is not fun. There's still a lot of carnage that is going on. There's still a lot of stuff that I got to do. So once I'm out of here, I have to clean this room and the bathroom. I have to try and decontaminate everything. Physically, you can't clean everything. Yes, you can clean the hard surfaces. There's things like pillows, sheets that you just got chucked in the wash. There's things like stuffed animals. There's clothing that invariably have been exposed in some way. You can't wash everything again. So it's going to be a matter of just letting this room vent out and giving it a bit of time. Theoretically, the virus doesn't stay on surfaces for extended periods, so if you leave it a couple of days, everything will be fine. Theoretically, even if you don't wash it, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to go get the day started again. Welcome to day 11. The drops are in. So finally, on day 11, I've tested negative. Can't see any hint of a faint line. The symptoms are kind of still there. Still have to clear my throat a lot. Still a bit snuffy, and still definitely cannot smell that much. I reckon that if I'm testing negative tomorrow, I think we'll make the decision that I can leave. Have a mask on around the home. I don't expect these symptoms are going to improve immediately because this is what it feels like. It feels like with a cold, you get sick, feel like crap, and then it gets better and gets better pretty quickly. This one just lingers and lingers and lingers. Don't know how long it's going to take, but at least we're in a step in the right direction. Hey guys, I'm getting spoiled for lunch today. Check this out. So I've got some fries, some boneless chicken, some dumplings, and some grapes. And I can actually start smelling some of it, so I'm going to really enjoy my lunch today. This could be my final lunch before I leave this bedroom. So for my last dinner in captivity, I have an awesome meal. Let me show you. I've got this noodle stir fry thing, some orange juice, and a special treat tonight, the connoisseur vanilla caramel brownie ice cream. Bon appetit. Good morning guys, day 12, and I'm finally getting out. Hopefully. Last one of these. Here we go. The clock starts now. And guys, that's it. With the final wrap, the isolation is over. So if you're interested in seeing just the progression of the results, starting from left to right, you can see how the line gradually fades into nothing. So all that remains now is for me to eat my breakfast, get myself cleaned up, get everything clean. So like clean everything in this room, wipe it down, disinfect it, ventilate it out, so that this room is safe again for non-infected people. This has been the journey. Let me just say that this has been a rough 11 days. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Anyone who thinks that it's cool to get COVID because you can have a week off, you guys don't kid yourself. It's been rough. And I don't think I even got really bad symptoms compared to most people. But apart from not feeling well, you feel isolated, you just don't know what's going to happen, you lose your sense of smell, maybe. It's rough. And you just don't know what's going on outside. If you're living with a family, you can't help anyone outside. You're trying really desperately, hoping that they don't get it from you, which they didn't. Look, I would much rather be at work than be at home sick. So let's just move on, get on with the day, get out of here, give my wife a hug, give Oreo, my puppy, a hug. That's it for this vlog. I've just been taking it super easy. I've done nothing. I've done some stretches. I've eaten okay. I've taken a ton load of vitamins. I've taken a ton load of Panadol, drank lots of fluid, and hopefully that's helped me not get as sick as I otherwise could have been. Now it's a matter of getting healthy again. A lot of people say that you should just take it easy for the next 6 weeks. So no strenuous exercise. I'm still going to go for walks and stuff like that, but I may just kind of hold off doing weights and doing strenuous activity till everything settles down. The aim is not to get your heart rate too high, apparently. Thank you for watching. You guys stay safe. It's not easy out there. This is not something you want to get once, let alone repeatedly. I know people are going to think that it's 2024 and COVID's no longer a thing, but let me tell you, it still is. So if you're one of those people who just don't want to get sick, you want to take care of yourself, you want to take care of your family, and take care of the people around you, just be safe. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.